Greetings, wolf children, and welcome back to another unpackaging whatever of some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Um, Yesterday or a few days ago, I bought a couple of new cards packs right here. These will be some more cards we will open later in a later date. So put those right over here. So let's get back to our packs right here. Okay, we're gonna go for these two today. Can't find some more good cards to add to our deck. I hope everyone's enjoying the series or whatever it's called. And alright, well, let's get started. As always, you have your drink ready. We're gonna dive into these cards. Monster Zone. And let's see what we got today. Alright, starters, we have a trap card. It is a regular called 8 Buster. Let's see, when a fiend type monster you control is targeted for an attack, target the opponent's attacking monster and that monster you control. Destroy both targets, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of the opponent's destroyed monster. Well, that's not bad. Not bad, so you gotta be very careful when you're doing that type of deal, so maybe a deal we could probably work with. Yeah, be something we could probably. Can't have too many cards. Don't want the deck to be over. Alright, we got a Sparkle now. Sparkle. And it is a Koyaka Mira Guardian. An Earth. A level 4. And it's a rock and it's an effect. Alright, looks like yeah, it's one of those other types of monsters. During each of your end phases, to destroy this card unless you send one iron core of Kayamura from your hand to the graveyard, or reveal one rock type monster in your hand during each player's turn. When a monster effect is activated, you contribute this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that monster. Has an attack of 1900 and a defense of 1200. Seems most of these cards in this guy's deck is mostly just keeping your opponent at bay and keeping cards on the field, but by destroying them too. So if you're gonna destroy cards, you gotta make sure they're at least gonna be good. That's something I'd put in my deck. All right, we got a shiny name, and it's called Rhinotaurus. The fire. It's a level 4, the Beast Warrior, and that's an effect. Alright, if 2 or more monsters of your opponent's monsters are destroyed by battle with your monsters during the same battle phase, this card can make a second attack during that battle phase. So, let me see. If 2 or more of your opponent's monsters are destroyed by battle with your monsters. Okay, I think it is. I think I see where it's going with that. Just pretty much 2 cards, destroy 2 cards. Then this card can do a second attack. So it's like defense destroyed, attack directly with your life points with Rhinotaurus. Okay, well, welcome to the Beast Warrior deck then, my friend. Alright, we got a spell card. A regular one. Called Psychokinesis. If you control a psychic monster, target one card on the field, destroy it, and if you do, take 1000 damage. I'm guessing it's like trap hole or bottomless pit. It's just you're trying to get monsters off the field. Not something I would do, to be really honest. That's something I'd one on my deck. And it looks like we got another Black Crusader. It's dark, level 4. It's a warrior and an effect. You can send one dark monster from your hand to the graveyard. This card gains 400 attack. Has an attack of 1600 and defense of 200. Simple Dark Crusader. Guess if you're running like a Dark Heroes deck, that actually card would be pretty good. Just keeping track of how many cards. I'm pretty much buying cards every now and then, you know, just one card here and there if I have the money to, and then that way I can add it to this, and that way, you know, we can continue our little chats and stuff like that, and you know, maybe you might be able to find maybe the cards you're looking for. It's like, well, maybe you're looking for a Dark Crusader, mostly in packs like this. Or you're looking for more of these guys, these core com men, you know, where you have to have like a iron core of Koaka Miro from your hand or something like that. So they're in these Battle Pack 3s, Monster Legends. So maybe you might be trying to find something like that, and you're like, well, I can't seem to find these cards I'm looking for. So there you go. Why does it look like I am short, though? Could I have been doing 3 instead of 2? I think I have been. I think I've been doing like 3 instead of 2. I think I should be doing 3 instead of 2. Huh. Well, you'll let me know in the comments if I am, because if it is, I'll go back to doing 3 instead of 2. Alright, we got a regular trap here. This is a skill successor. And it says target one face-up monster you control. It gains 400 attack until the end of this turn. During your turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one face-up monster you control. That target gains 800 attack until the end of the turn. Well, that's a mouthful. So it's pretty much just a wait game. So you just gotta pray you got another card that can work with this. So that's pretty interesting. Oh god, not this piece of junk. Not the card. It's Sparkle, but I hate this guy. I really don't like this guy. And yeah, this is Ghost Trick Alcaid. The zombie, the dark, the rank 3, and it's an effect one. Yeah, I don't understand this one, but from trying to read this would be like impossible. So I'm gonna try to break it down for you. It's pretty much saying, from what I can get, you can only. It's pretty much. I don't know how to use this word without trying. Well, let me say. Your opponent cannot target other Ghost Trick monsters or any face-down defense position monsters for an attack. You can discard one XC material from this card, then target one set card your opponent controls, destroy that card. You can only use this effect on Ghost Trick Alcaid once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Ghost Trick card in your graveyard, add that card to your hand. So it's pretty much just getting cards back in your hand to get more of these things out. Oh, hello there. Well, look at this. We got ourselves a shiny name, and it's a pretty good, interesting card. It's a Dogger Dragon, the Wind, the level 4 dragon. It's an effect. And it says this card's normal summon cannot be negated after this card was normal summoned. Your opponent cannot activate counter traps for the rest of the turn. I like it. I really do. That's really nice. Got an attack of 1900 and a defense of 1200. Now, if I was running a Dragon's deck, be not a bad card to have. That way it's like, that way no one can't, you know, get this back, you know, kick this guy off the field. Now, let's see. All right, we got a regular trap right here. And let's see, it's called a Psycho Reactor. You control a psychic monster. Apply this effect to all psychic monsters you currently control for the rest of the turn. When a psychic monster you control battles an opponent's monster, after battle damage calculations, banish that psychic monster, also banish that opponent's monster. That is really good. I like that. Too bad it's not a continue trap card, but I guess, yeah, you know, you can't really have this as a continue, because then it's like, okay, then anybody can you know, it can be used constantly. So I think the term would be like OP or something like that. Good boy. Sorry, my pooch wants the loves. He wants the loves. But I haven't really found any really good psychic cards to really run with if I wanted to. Dragons, Warriors, and Beast Warriors are about the only decks I could probably run. Okay, we got a called Ridiculous Reaver. It's a fire, it's a level 3, it's a plant, it's a flip, and it's an effect. Alright, when you flip it, each player discards one card. If this card is destroyed by battle, that monster destroyed, it loses 500 attack and defense. It's got an attack of 1600 and defense of 100. This card is pretty much... Let's see, is there anything that can actually work with this to actually help out your deck? Not that I'm aware of. I don't really see a plant. I mean, take Seto Kaiba's deck. Who want? Still loves. Let's see. Seto Kaiba's got Blue Eyes, which is 300, which is 3,000. Would only knock it down to 2,500, which is still pretty good. I mean, if you could work with it, if you can able to knock it down. So, but yeah, I don't really see where this card would. I mean, there's probably cards out there that would probably work with this for this plant types, but I mean, not that I've seen, but I guess if you're trying to take down some really hard monsters, you know, being just low, I mean, I guess you probably could, but me, I just don't run with the deck, so I'm not a plant user, so you'd have to go find someone actually who runs plants to find that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and you know, that was our last pack. Right now we got like 2 more plus the 2 I bought. So as always, let's take a good gander back at the cards we just got. We got, oh shoot, you little bastard, come on, work with me. Come on, focus. Focus. Well, at least you can tell the name of it. And is this warrior? Doesn't really work the way I anticipate this was going to. Must be the shinies. And then got Dargo's dragon. Name Sparkles. And Rhino Taurus. Now this I'll put in my deck. Yeah, right here I'll put in my deck. So we at least got one good card out of this, I believe. Because the dragon, if I wanted to make a dragon's deck, that would be a nice one. But this Rhino Taurus is pretty good, so that's the Beast Warrior. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time when we open up a couple more packs. But if I was doing 3, let me know, okay? If I'm doing 3, let me know. I'll do 3. But if I was doing 2 beforehand, I'll continue to do 2. But if I'm doing just 3, I'll do 3. Alright guys, you guys take care. Take it easy. Bye.